your favourite figures and collectibles at bigbagtoystore.com.
Hey guys, welcome to Kal-El Reviews. This is Chris, and today we have a video review of Transformers Prime Robots in Disguise, Thundertron. Yeah. I don't know why I'm going crazy. And there he is in his box, lighter battle sword. Very cool CG looking. Well, it is CG, but the picture there, I'm going to use Dinobot's tail to point. Yes, got some eyes, got a little tail, you know. The Star Seekers, which is he's the leader of the Star Seekers. See, stars. You can't see because it's down there. Star Seeker. Yeah, he's the leader of them. He's got his Try Me weapon thing, which we'll show you later. Level 2, batteries included. Very cool. On the top, just an open hole. On the side there, you've got another, like what you'd imagine he looked like in the show. If he does, who knows? Beast Hunters is coming up. On the back, we've got, up the top there, this Thundertron Star Seeker Voyager class. Yep, at least it says Voyager and not Powerizer. Press and hold to convert claw into battle sword. Very cool. Weapon activates Energon glue. Transformers hub. Line mode, snap-on claw included. Now, this I'll show you later in more detail, especially the robot mode and this sword, is from Emiliano Santalucia. I think I got that right. I'll link to his blog down in the description. He's Dinobot's tail down here somewhere. He actually designed this dude in line art, and this thing is damn accurate to that. Anyway, on this side we've got again Thundertron there. Strength 9, Intelligence 8, Speed 6, Endurance 10, Courage 9, Rank 9, sorry, Courage 9, Fire Blast 8 and 7 of Skill, and I just knocked someone over. That's cool. And up here it says, we'll just go up a little bit, and we're a bit out of got no light here, but it's alright. Thundertron. Ages ago, Thundertron swore that the creatures that caused the destruction of his world would pay for their crimes. Since then, he has wandered space in search of his revenge. His ship is primed, his crew is willing, and at long last Cybertron is in his sights. So there you go. He's a space pirate, and he's going to get some revenge on some naughty Decepticons. Or Autobots, who knows. Anyway, that's Thundertron. Emiliano's masterpiece come to life. Looking forward to opening them up. For you, it will be seconds. For me, it will be probably an hour or so, because I'm going to go and watch Raw and have a fiddle with him and see what the go is. So, that's that. This guy's actually from a friend of mine, Griffin, who runs the Ozformers boards, which is just along here right now. Sorry, got the Star Trek battle theme in my head. Anyway, a bit mistransformed in the box. Anyway, that's from Griffin. So there, Ozformers, check it out. If you're an Australian, definitely sign up. If not, come along anyway. We have international members. But yes, Thundertron. Let's get this sucker open, and see you in a second. Alright guys, we've got Thundertron out of his pack, and you can see there he is. Looks a lot better in this mode. Very cool. I don't mind this figure too much. As I just said, the robot mode is a lot better than the animal mode or alt mode, whatever you want to call it. But he's very cool. Articulation in this mode. Head will rotate a little bit, but due to this beard in here, he's very limited. He will go forward and back, but that's about it for the head. Back is very, very limited. You can move this out of the way and the shoulders will move all you want. You got a bicep swivel, 90 degree there, and no wrist articulation, only a transformation joint. With this down, it just limits it from going all the way around, that's all. But not a big problem. No waist. You've got ball joints on hip. You can move these bits out of the way. You've got full movement there, in and out. Bit over a 90 degree knee bend. And you've got a ankle tilt and rotation there. And on this side, no ankle tilt, but you can turn the foot and you can position the heel if need be. Now, one thing you've noticed is me keep pushing this back in. The reason for that is the bit back here actually locks that out. And if it's not right, it will move. So you've actually got to pull that out like so. And it should keep these in. There we go. So that keeps that in. So you've got to make sure that is pushed upwards. And it will keep those legs in place. Now, the reason one of those feet does not have an ankle tilt is he has a peg leg, which is cool because he's a space pirate. So you got your peg leg. With this claw, you can just come up here, push that pin forward, and plug him into his arm, and then he has this arm claw, which is very, very cool. And you can have him in any sort of pose, and because he's got the ankle tilt there and quite a large foot, it means you can get him into some reasonable poses and he will balance, which is great. Tail is technically articulated, it's just on a little hinge there. That's about it. Now, let's have a quick look at the details of this guy. So here you can see that big beard in there, kind of gets in the way. Beast mode head, all that there. And got the leg there, it's all good. Just reasonable paint, most of it's moulded. You've got this sort of gradiented airbrush effect there, all over the Star Seekers faction symbol there, which is cool. So that's it, it's nothing too extreme. Now, what I was happy to see is the arms aren't fully translucent, they are a mixture of a normal plastic and a translucent plastic, and both are part of the hinge. So I'm not too worried about that deteriorating and getting brittle like some of the plastics tend to do. Now, it does come with a Powerizer weapon, which is stupid in my personal opinion, but kids probably enjoy playing with them. Has a little light. You can see that little red light there. And when you do that, it's meant to light up the sword. Which you can't see, I'll just turn that light off. Yeah, you can see how sort of bad it is. A lot of people, boom, we have light. A lot of people have been pulling this sword off and making a new handle for it so he can hold it. In this mode, you sort of just, you can plug it into his arm if you want, and he's got this huge stupid block hanging off his arm, or like that, but you got to hold it. So Ultra Magnus out of this line actually had a little tab that you could lock the weapon, but this one you can't, so you just got to hold it like that. So that's it, that's all I'm going to show you with that, and bye bye. And let's have a look at some transformation, or actually let's have a look at a size comparison. And there he is with Prime Knockout. Just forgot his name, that's brilliant. So there he is with Prime Knockout, and that's your size comparison. Now let's get to the transformation. Alrighty, transformation for this guy. First of all, we'll just pull that foot off there, plug it back into the leg, just like so. Now, fold the hands away, just plug it in there, plug it in there. Now we're going to lift this little peak up like that, get these out of the way, and just straighten them out. Fold the claws forward like that. Just a little bit better of a view. Okay, like so. So you can see them there. Get them out of the way. Get them out of the way. We're going to come up here. We're going to move that and unpeg that from there and fold that all the way up. And that sort of sits like that. Fold that out of the way. Actually, leave that there for now. What I'm thinking of. You can fold these bits in, just cover the head over, and these white flaps will just slot back like that. Okay. Now, come underneath, turn these like that, and you fold them in like so. Fold that in like so. So it should look like that. Now the arms are actually going to fold backwards, so your hinge is this way. You're actually going to fold that over on itself, like that. So, backwards, just takes a little bit of pressure to do, like that. Righty, and that was going to tab. Actually, no, it's not. It's just going to sit there. Don't know what I'm doing. Okay. This section here, get that out of the way. See this little notch in there? It's actually going to sit on that like that. Sit on that like that. And then your arms are going to peg onto the outside of that like that. So again, your little slot, little peg, going to sit there like that. Alright, so you can see that's there. Now this section here, just going to fold, you're going to rotate that around, fold that forward, rotate that around, fold that forward, so you've got his legs coming together here. Legs pretty much done, sorry. So fold that section down, and that's the front of your base mode. And get those out of the way. You're going to spread that. You're going to fold that backwards, like so. Spread them out. You're going to rotate the leg around, rotate the leg around. You fold that down, rotate the foot. Fold that down, rotate the foot, like so. And this is going to slot down like that and peg into the back. Tail just sort of sits there. And these sections here, there's the ball joint slot in here, little peg. It's just going to sit on the leg like that. They don't. If you want to use the articulation, you don't have to lock it in, but that's just where they go. Come on. Peg in there. And then you sort of position these how you want. Like that. And there he is in his beast mode. Which is kind of rubbish. So beast mode, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode. Just got his foot. Nothing too spectacular. If you want these legs to move, you have to unpeg that first. If you wanted, just for you guys, girl work mode. But if not, just put them back and peg them back in. And there he is in his beast mode. Again, size comparison, dropping stuff all over the place. There you go, there's your size comparison in beast mode. Boom. Alrighty. Details in this mode, pretty much the same. Nothing really new. Got the tiger head there, mouth doesn't close or anything. No light piping, unfortunately. Just giving you a look around, underneath. So there's not much robot kibble, considering he sort of just stands up. You can get away with it, but not too bad at all. So this is beast mode, and let's transform him back. Okay, transform back, unpeg them, bring that down, rotate it forward, down, rotate it forward, make sure we're in focus so you can actually see what I'm doing. Rotate that forward, just like so. untab this, bring that down, push them in, and you're going to lock that in place. Come on. And so lock that in place. And you've got your tails getting in the way. Come up here. You're going to rotate that around. Rotate that around. You come here, you untab that, untab that, untab that, untab that, fold them down, unlock your arm, unlock your arm, and you pull both arms out and back like so. Little spring-loaded thingy in there. Flick those back and rotate the whole head down and that out and push that down like that. And that will just sit like so. Rotate these white bits down. Rotate the white bits down onto the chest like that. They just sit there. Unfold these blue bits. Set the head up. And that would have been like that. I'd already pressed it down like that. And then you can bring these shoulder pieces down like that. Down like that. Very good. Flip the hands out, just a little thumb on the thingy there. Flip the hands out, like that. If you want your peg leg foot off, pull the peg leg foot off, fold the peg in, and stick it on his arm. You can hold it anywhere you want, it's just a 5mm peg. And there he is, back in his robot mode. Very easy, guys, very easy. He has some nice little transformation steps with like these arms that come out. It's good that they don't hinder the articulation. You can pose them how you wish. But generally, he's a pretty cool robot mode, fairly weak beast mode. But I like him because I'm into beast formers. So anyway, let's finish up. Alrighty guys, that was a video review of the Transformers, technically Transformers Prime, but the Transformers Prime Thundertron. He is the Starseeker Commander. He's a cool toy. If you pretty much display your bots in robot mode, definitely pick him up. He's fun. If you only like beast mode, I wouldn't recommend him. He is a fairly poor example of a cat type beast former. He's fun. He's fun to mess around with. Biggest problem is this waist joint likes to pop out very easily. These white panels here can pop off easy as they are on just a little pressure type hinge. Easy to put back on. Don't worry about the gold plastic, it's not going to shatter. That's not a problem. I'm happy that they've combined the clear plastic and the normal plastic for the forearms, unlike some of the other RID figures that had the full hinge. Just worries me a little bit that they're going to deteriorate. But not a bad figure in general. If you can pick him up at Big Bad or at somewhere else, eBay, one of the other online retailers, do so. Look, as I said, I can recommend him, but I wouldn't have him at the top of your list. So, that's Thundertron. You're a viewer. I'm Chris. Bye-bye now.
Get your favourite figures and collectibles at BigBadToyStore.com.